Hey y'all, what's up? Today I'm going to be talking about me selling on Mercari and some tips and tricks for new users, new sellers, and also, some pros and cons. A little backstory, I've been on Mercari for the past probably 3 or 4 years on and off. Just recently I picked it up a lot and I've been, reselling from Goodwill, selling stuff from my closet, etc. So really, I just wanted to talk about a couple pros and cons and some things to get you started to being a new seller. So first, I'm going to tell you why I do like Mercari and a couple pros. To start off, you get your money fairly fast. It used to be that you would have to ship the package and then the customer would have to rate you. You would have to rate them, and then you would have to wait every Monday to get your money out. And then you would have to wait 2 to 3 business days for it to get transferred to your bank. But now, thank the Lord, you can now, after you rate your customer and the customer rates you, you are now able to request your money instantly. So it can go straight to your debit card in literally 2 or 3 minutes. So that's great. You don't have to wait, a whole week and a half to wait for your money. That was always the worst part. But you still do have to wait for the seller. The next thing I really like is that you can take offers. So it's kind of like the eBay feel, but a little bit smaller. eBay is a little too claustrophobic for me. I was on eBay for a while, but it just got a little too hectic. But like I said, it's very similar to eBay because people can send you offers. So if you list something for 30 bucks, someone can offer 25, and you could either accept or counter offer. And you can counter offer 3 times, I believe. And then after that, if you all don't agree on a price, then it just kind of vanishes. I think that Mercari has probably the best cons. And I say that just because I only have a couple that I don't really like, but the other websites I've been on, there's been way more. So the 3 things I don't like, one are the badges. You can get, I believe it's 1 to 4 badges like reliability, quick shipping, quick responding. So these are just like badges to show customers that you're legit, basically. I used to have all 4 and they disappeared when I wasn't on for a little bit, which makes sense. But I've been trying to get this other badge back for fast shipping, and I ship all my items within 24 hours and I still haven't gotten it back. And it's just kind of confusing, and I don't really know, I want all 4 of them, but maybe that's not really a con, that's just me being nitpicky, but whatever. Now, this one thing that is really big con, and it isn't a con across all the other apps, I don't believe, is the customers. So Mercari is an app, and it is kind of marketed to teens and younger adults and stuff like that. So what that means is you kind of have to appeal to the younger audiences, and I'm young myself, so that's not too hard for me. But when you are, messaging a 13-year-old about a phone case that they only have $7 for their allowance, and I'm listing it for 15. It's just kind of it's hard because, on eBay, you're not talking to 10, 13-year-olds. That's my only real gripe about Mercari, is that the customers are so wide-ranging, but at the same time, that can be great because you can post something for kids, you can post something for adults, you can post something for anyone, and it will most likely sell. It's weird because the customers are both a pro and a con, because of the con being that the customers can be anyone, but then also a pro is that the customer can be anyone, so they can buy anything. So I don't know. Okay. So tips for new sellers. If you are just now on Mercari and you've been buying things and you want to start selling, do it. It's super, super easy. You don't have to have crazy lighting. You don't have to have a crazy camera. I have an iPhone. I use natural light and just takes pictures of stuff on my floor or on my wall or hung up in the closet or anything really. The most important part is describing your item. If you aren't big on describing things or don't really know how to describe your item, just make sure you include the size, color, and tell them if it's in good condition. So if you have shoes that you've worn 5 times, tell them specifically worn 5 times, or things like that. The customers will feel more secure when they buy products knowing about them, knowing that it's only touched the grass 5 times. Also, another really big tip is customer service. At the end of the day, you're gonna get rated 1 to 5 stars. Any customer can rate you 1, any customer can rate you 5. But of course, you want those 5 stars. When we get 5 stars, more people come to our page. You are seen as more reliable, and people just will want to buy from you more because you have 5 stars and the other person doesn't. So yeah, like I personally, in my packages, I throw in a little note, little thank you note, or just something to show them that I appreciate them buying one of my things. I even sometimes throw in like stickers, a couple extras, or even just reaching out and saying, hey, just making sure you got your product, or hey, I just shipped the product out, you should receive it within 2 to 3 days. Just communicating with your customer and making sure that everything's okay. Sometimes you will get customers that will want to return things or don't appreciate different things, and that's okay. A couple low ratings won't hurt your score tremendously. I know I've gotten, I think, 2 or 3 non-5-star ratings, but still overall I have a 5-star rating because of all my other good experiences. If you have any other questions, please, comment down below, reach out to me. Give us a like, go ahead and subscribe. I will be uploading more Mercari videos. I actually have a couple plans to take you all thrifting with me. I used to do that a little bit back in the day, and I think I will upload a more, I don't know what I'm saying. How do I end this video? Bye, I guess.